last afternoon here for the Series 3 of round number 2 of the Winfield Cup. And today's match of the day features two of the leaders at the top of the title for the Winfield Cup. They're Eastern Valleys. They're up there with South and Redcliffe and all on 12 points. But it means, of course, that today's fixtures around the city could see a little bit of a change in that. Valleys have won their last 3. They're in pretty good form. Eastern Suburbs lost a couple of weeks ago to Redcliffe down there at Dolphin Oval. But they've won 5 out of their last 6 matches. So they're one of the form teams here in the Brisbane comp at the moment. Let's have a look at those teams for the match this afternoon. Larry Brigginshaw leading out the Eastern Suburbs team for the match this afternoon. It's exactly the same team that defeated Southern Suburbs last Sunday here at Lang Park. And it's not a bad side when you have a look at it either. Of course, Wayne Lindenberg in good form in that match on Wednesday night, the KB Cup game. A good set of forwards from Eastern Suburbs. A backline that's moving well and a very tricky little outfit. And they'll take a ton of beating here this afternoon. Wally Lewis leads Fortitude Valley into the fray this afternoon. As I said a short time ago, Valleys have won their last 3 matches. Lewis came back to 5/8 last week, but had a couple of stints at fullback prior to that, and young Mark Wilson did a great job at 5/8 for them. There's one change in their lineup today, and you can see that Darryl Duncan goes into the centre position and takes the place of Ben Johnson there. Quite a deal depending on Lewis today, but it's a good Valley side that will make this a very interesting affair. Let's stand by for the kickoff. Eddie Ward is back again at Lang Park as the man in charge of the fixture this afternoon, and it's Wally Lewis to kick off for Fortitude Valley. And running right across field there is Gavin Payne. He'll get up to the quarter line before he'll be met in the first tackle of the match. And Terry Carrocker, the man to do it for Fortitude Valley. Valleys haven't been at Lang Park for a while. The 19th of June, their last match here, they defeated South on that occasion by 10 points to 0. And no doubt we'll be hoping that they can reproduce some of that form, Michael.
Yes, Bill. Actually, Valleys won't be a pushover. I've gone for East because they have the better back line. The man kicking the ball then, and he's got a poke in the eye too. In back play. No one saw it. Yes, Mr. Ward did.
Referee Eddie Ward spotted it all right. And Wayne Lindenberg back there. And it's the man to be called out will be Bobby Arnold from Fortitude Valley, being spoken to by referee Eddie Ward. And Shane McNally is going to have a shot at goal. So a chance for Eastern Suburbs to notch the first points on the board. He's put over 40 goals, has scored 2 tries, is the leading point scorer in the Winfield Cup competition at the moment with 88 points. In the kicking department, 40 out of 61. That's a success rate of 66%. Very consistent is Shane McNally. Is he consistent to start off today for East? Yes, he is. First points on the board. Eastern Suburbs have an early lead of 2 points to 0. Lewis to restart play, and Eastern Suburbs getting a good early lead here at Lang Park this afternoon. Brett Leman from the kickoff, straight ahead to be met up there in the tackle of Bobby Knight. Shane McNally, the man who booted that opening goal for Eastern Suburbs. Geez, a handy player to have, Mick.
Yes, he's been playing very well. He cops plenty of brick bats, but he's been playing steadily for Eastern Suburbs. Not only just his goal kicks, but his general players come up because the standard of rugby league in Brisbane, I feel, has risen, and he's come with it.
Larry Brigginshaw very strongly, heavily wrapped up there around the right knee. Drives it downfield. Russell Klein back there to take it for Fortitude Valley. Klein will be up over the quarterway. Immediately met up there by plenty of Eastern Suburbs defence. Ross Hendrick to feed this scrum. Lindenberg taking it out this time. Dummying. Back through he goes, and the little fella's through. He's coming in as halfback. And he's found his way through quite nicely. Watch it from here.
Well, no trouble. Once again, he goes across field and commits the outside player, but dreadful defence from Valleys. Just dreadful there. He stepped back inside 2 players.
Shane McNally is back onto his mark. Here's the kick on its way. You'll get a good idea from underneath the posts, and you can see that it goes straight through. It gives Eastern Suburbs a good lead out here at Lang Park. Out at front at 8 points to 0. Let's have that wind behind him. And it does get fairly stiff at times. It's blowing quite strongly down at that end where he's kicking to. But as you can see, he's only a couple of metres inside Valley territory. He's on his way, though. There's the head-on shot of it. And it is there. You had a nice view of the ball as it went over that crossbar. And East lead Valleys by 10 points to 9. Max Sowell, Patterson to the quarter. Sarligan is dummy half. Brian Niebling Hurt his ribs in that tackle, I think. This is Lindenberg. Dummies, through he goes. He's away. Now to Stacey. There's a good piece of work by Lindenberg again. He's giving a clap, I don't know. Wally Lewis has his team in a huddle in the in-goal area, which is understandable at this stage. Probably saying, how did Lindenberg get through?
We could tell him, couldn't we? With sheer ability for starters.
You're right behind Shane McNally as he attempts to convert the try by Steve Stacey. It's just away to the left-hand side of the uprights. That wind started bringing it back, but just not quite enough. So the score remains East 14 and Valleys 0. Way over to Mason. Dummy half Karockin. Henrik. Turning all around, Lindenberg knocked him over and he dropped it back behind him, then recovered, so play on. Wilson to Russell Klein. The bustling winger up the centre, back into Niebling. Niebling reaching out for the line. This will be a try. Brian Niebling is in just when Valleys really can kick this one, which he does. Not in the most fashionable way, but it's 14-6. East's leading Valleys. 2 minutes to go in this, the first half. Brad Backer. Kelly dummy half. Brigginshaw. Lindenberg. Sal. LeMan. LeMan on to Gavin Jones. Jones is on the bustle to Stacey. He's coming up to Lewis. Lewis said, take the bloke inside, and LeMan's the man there. And LeMan will run away for the try. And he's over. East with a lead of 18-6. That's what you face when Gavin Jones is coming at you, Mick.
Yes, it wouldn't be a bit awe-inspiring, and...
There's Stacey. Now back inside, and Brett LeMan going around to score the try. So Valleys back into it, and then East striking right back once again. Drawing right back from McNally's kick, so you can see what's happening. It is there, no doubt about it. Shane McNally does the job again for East. They lead by 20 points to 6. Nichols dummy half. Lewis grab a kick straight into Stacey, straight out of Stacey. Referee to play the knock on. Henrik back over to Nichols. Wilson into the back line, but a pass to no one. Picked up by Geordie Laurie, sends it to Russell Klein. Klein got away from Backer, he's going for the corner. He's got the size, he's got everything, and he's in. The big winger over in the corner, got away from Payne.
To the line.
Russell Klein doing well to stay on his feet, actually. He could have gone at one stage here, as you'll see again. Now it's Geordie Laurie. Laurie across to Russell Klein. Now here's his run, away from Brad Backer. Now, the next line coming through, Gavin Payne. Now, here we go. Whoop! Down onto one knee, rolls and over. So that's it. A Valley try, which does get them back into it. 20 points to 10. Around he goes. And it's just away to the right-hand side. 20 to 10, the score at Lang Park. 12 minutes gone in this, the second half. Lewis, Duncan, Lewis again. Wilson into the back line. Back inside to Lewis. Right over the top to Henrik. Henrik to Arnold. Arnold will be tackled by Salo. Final tackle. Duncan. Henrik. Here's the bomb from Henrik. Gavin Payne is back there. Niebling crashes him out of the way. Ball rolls loose, no try. Was dived on by Geordie Laurie.
And Niebling's injured himself too in that.
Straighten up just a little. He's onto the quarter line as Brigginshaw comes up to the dummy half spot. Now this is Max Sale, the hooker, running right around them. He's on his own, looking for support. Now he finds Backer. This is good. Backer's up over the quarter. Hickey's in chase, but Backer has too much for him, and this is a try for Eastern Suburbs. Crucial one for them. A couple of replacements coming on for the diehards. In just a tick, this is Trevor Patterson. Away from dummy half Hugh, doesn't get far though. Patterson's up there this time. The lead is 24 to 10 for East. Lindenberg. Now away the Kelly through the gap, running around for the try. Ray Kelly over beside the uprights. And he's have a lead of 28-10.
And set up beautifully by Lindenberg. He just knew what to do. Look at this ball. Now, Lindenberg's waiting for it patiently. Eventually he gets it. Now, he stands, steps one way. The defence is coming. Now, watch him just tie up two guys in knots. Drew the defence because they thought he was going to run. And Kelly may as well have been running in the paddock on his own because there was no one for him to beat. Beautifully positioned and put through the gap magnificently by Lindenberg.
Now back, Oda Lindenberg, right across field. Now into it is Kelly, straight through the gap. No worries about it, no worries about the conversion by Shane McNally. So here at Lang Park at the moment, we have East running away with it now, 30 points to 10.
It's been a very entertaining match though, Bill. You know, you couldn't say that it was weak. Very good play for the players to make the breaks and get themselves going. Some of the breaks made by Lindenberg were nothing short of miraculous.
And they were good ones early in the day, weren't
yes,
they?
When the defence was strong and he had to make the break against great odds.
Penalty has been awarded to Eastern Suburbs just prior to the full-time hooter. Shane McNally with it, sends it across over there to Gavin Payne. Payne will kick for touch. And East will take a tap up there on that mark. No, yes, here it is McNally now. Sends it across over there to Tengdall, to Kelly. Can't get away from Russell Klein. Klein puts him to the ground, and it is all over at Lang Park. And the match has been won by Eastern Suburbs, defeating Valleys by 30 points to 10. East 30, Valleys 10. No need to ask you about our Sabre Sportswear Man of the Match Award winner, Michael. No doubt about it. Wayne Lindenberg, the Eastern Suburbs 5-8.
Self-explanatory, my dear Watson.
Okay, so there it is. Wayne Lindenberg getting away with the Sabre Sportswear tracksuit and also that sports shirt and...